Welcome to your deep relaxation practice. My name is Laure, and if this is your first class, deep relaxation is a meditative practice that gradually instills a sense of deep stillness in your body as if it were asleep, while your mind remains awake. Yet, as it also calms down, it enables you to tap into different layers of your consciousness. The theme that inspired me for class today is what's commonly known as the beginner's mind, and I've crafted a practice so that you can get familiar with this mindset. What is a beginner's mind? I'll share Andy Puddicombe's definition. Andy Puddicombe is a renowned mindfulness teacher. He has learned the art of meditation during a long tenure as a Buddhist monk, learning from masters in temples across Asia. Here is a definition that he gives. A beginner's mind means sitting down without any preconceptions or assumptions, with no idea of what we'll find or what the outcome will be. It is a very innocent mind, a little bit how young children interact with the world, with a sense of curiosity and wonder, exploring for the sake of exploring. With a beginner's mind, we are recognizing that each experience is new, the mind is different, the conditions are different. And rather than comparing experience to expectations, we are actually present, interested in body and mind as it is in this moment. So what's the benefit of keeping a beginner's mind in meditation? Well, I'd like to emphasize that this is not about remaining a beginner. We are not suggesting that you should approach your practice as if you didn't know how to practice at all. It isn't so much about your skill set as it is your mindset. So a beginner's mind enables you first to realize that everything that arises during class is the practice, and that your practice is a journey, not a goal in and of itself. So a beginner's mind helps you distance yourself from expectations, baselines, comparisons. Let's imagine you've had a great session last time. Now you expect all your classes to go that way, or even better, that first class has become a new baseline that you compare to. So to prevent that, a beginner's mind reminds you that having a challenging session is the practice. Having a great session is the practice too. And that overall you're still learning, you're still on your journey to self-realization. Second, a beginner's mind enables you to stay flexible and understanding with yourself on that journey, the same way that you would treat someone who is learning. In that sense, it helps you develop self-compassion, which does not make you grow more selfish, quite at the contrary. It helps you to become more understanding and compassionate with others around you as well. So as we explore that concept in class, let's get started seated with some very slow exercises to leave the day behind and transition into relaxation. So find a comfortable seat, your eyes open, a soft focus, your gaze just a few feet in front of you, aware of the space around you, seeing without looking. Take a moment to acknowledge this time that you're taking for yourself. Appreciate the feeling of having arrived, the feeling of having stopped and doing something to nurture yourself. and take some deep breath. Full breath in through your nose, releasing breath out through your mouth. Fill your lungs with fresh air as you breathe in, and feel that sense of appreciation as you breathe out. 6 more breaths like this. Let your exhale gradually stretch out, long and slow. On your next big exhale, gently let your eyes close. Feel the ground or your support underneath you. Feel your body pressing down into your support. The contact between your legs, your feet, your thighs, and your support. Feel increasingly grounded, steady, and present. And now sense your hands resting on your thighs, on a pillow, on a blanket, wherever they naturally found their spot. Feel that contact of your hands and what they're resting on. Feel the pull of gravity anchoring your hands, the sense of weight that comes from that pull of gravity, the weight of your hands resting down wherever they naturally fall. And without moving, gently reopen your eyes. Keep that soft focus, seeing without looking. And gently set your gaze on one of your hands. Spend a few moments seeing your hand with that nice soft focus. A blank stare contemplating your hand. See its outline, the shape of each finger, the grain of your skin, the lines on top of your joints, the translucence of your nails. And you can repeat in your head, "This is my hand." Keep contemplating your hand for a moment. Now narrow your soft gaze and place it on one of your fingers. Without moving, just shifting your focus to one of your fingers. The index finger will do just fine. And with your finger still, without moving it, imagine what it would feel like to lift this finger. Imagine the sensations you would feel if you were lifting your finger. Notice how you know what it would feel like. You've done it many times, so often that you may even have a hard time not lifting your finger as I speak. You do not need to pay attention or make any conscious effort to move your finger. As a matter of fact, scientific studies have shown that the part of our brain that is responsible for the sensory motor action lights up before the part that is responsible for awareness, meaning that we usually move before realizing we have the intention to move. Notice that as you contemplate your finger. And then let go of this idea of moving your finger and see if you can take a fresh look at it. See if you can detach yourself from the sense of knowing your finger. See if you can call on your curiosity to look at your finger as if you'd never noticed you even had one before. This time intently looking at your finger as if it were the first time. And you can repeat in your head, "This is my finger." Spend a moment contemplating your finger with this new set of eyes, if you will. And now very slowly lift up your finger. A slow, small, deliberate movement. Notice the sensations in your finger as you do that. Notice as your tendons, your joints, your muscles activate so that you can move your finger. Notice how strangely unfamiliar that may feel, even though the movement itself is so familiar. Notice how this may well be the first time that you actually are aware of moving your finger, and feel the sense of wonder in this experience. So a beginner's mindset is not relearning skills you already have. It is doing the practice that you already know with a fresh perspective, being open to the experience, the sensations that can arise when you don't condition yourself through expectations or that sense of already knowing what's there. It is being present with what is, a different experience every time, a new, a unique experience every time, first experience every time. We will now gently get ready for the relaxation part of class. So before you move, try to keep that curiosity, that wonder as you get set. At first, notice how your body automatically sets itself into motion as you listen to my words, taking a pillow, gathering a blanket and other props. And then shift your curiosity and awareness as you do those movements. What sensations occur as you lay down, you recline, you sit? How does the contact with your yoga mat, your sofa, your bed, or your armchair feel? And realize that you know how to move as you get set up, but you can still find amazement and surprise in doing it as if it were the first time. And since this is, in a way, your first class, even if you've practiced before, I'll walk you through how to get set up. If you have a preferred position from your prior practice and you want to practice this way, that's absolutely fine. As you get set up, take a moment to acknowledge that choice and approach your movements with that new set of eyes. But in the yogic tradition, yoga nidrā, which is the Sanskrit term for deep relaxation, is practiced lying down on your back. And if this is your first class, or if you are fairly new to the practice, I'd suggest starting here. It is a posture that is more conducive to relaxation of the physical body. And we will stay in this position for the rest of class, about 30 minutes. So it also favors comfort over time, helping you to more easily achieve and remain that state of stillness. So gather up a small pillow, a bigger pillow or a folded blanket, and another blanket to cover yourself. If you have your props now, place the small pillow under your head. If possible, a pillow that is not too high, not too low, not too fluffy or not too hard, so that your neck is comfortable and in the natural alignment of your spine. And then place the bigger pillow or the folded blanket under your knees so that they aren't locked. This will facilitate blood flow and prevent cramping, restlessness, or other discomfort from creeping in as we progress during the class. And throw the light blanket over your body. As you become still, your body temperature will drop, so it's nice to have a blanket to keep you warm and comfortable. And you can of course move at any point in time, now or during the class, to make yourself more comfortable. And whether this is your first class or not, know that if something I say doesn't resonate with you for any reason, give yourself permission to leave it aside. You can choose to modify my cueing to something that suits you better. For example, if I talk about a light but you prefer to see a color, feel free to do that. Or you can also take a break. Go back to the focus on your breath and join back when you're ready. This is your practice. This is time that you're taking to nurture yourself. So do what best serves you. Give your full attention and your full intention. Speaking of intention, if you're comfortably settled now, let's take a few moments to set an intention and motivation for this practice. And you can close your eyes as you do so. There's no need to move anymore for the rest of class. Start to find stillness in your body. So an intention, or sankalpa in Sanskrit, is a short message that you address to yourself, a heartfelt desire, something you'd like to develop, such as a soft skill, a value, a personality trait. It is an auto-suggestion that supports your personal growth. It is often worded in the present tense as if it were already a reality, and in a positive phrasing. For example, you could set your intention as, I practice with an open mind, instead of, I practice without biases, doubts, skepticism. And you can use the theme of the beginner's mind as an inspiration to craft your intention. Or if you have an intention that you're already working with, you can use that as well. Either way, approach it with that same set of fresh eyes as you repeat your intention in your head 3 times. Let each word sink in, curious as to the meaning behind them. Hear your intention as if it were the first time, as if it didn't yet belong to you, as if you hadn't come up with it yourself. See how it resonates within you. I'll now guide you through a rotation of awareness around the physical body. So as I name different parts of the body, without moving any further, flow your awareness there. This exercise is particularly suitable to develop your beginner's mind. As we've seen in the experience with your finger, we know our bodies well, or at least we think we know our bodies so well that we seldom pay attention to them. And as I talk, you've likely already unconsciously built a map of your body in your mind and anticipate what you'll feel at various points. Or maybe as I talk, you remember the last time that you did this exercise, if you have, and now set an expectation to do just as well, or even do better. It's quite automatic and natural to do so, nothing to hold against yourself. But see if you can acknowledge these expectations and set them aside. As you go through this exercise, approach it with a fresh perspective. Take this opportunity to open to what is, what you actually experience as you flow your awareness to the various parts of the body that I name. See if you can rediscover this exercise and let yourself be surprised by what will arise. And if you find it difficult to flow your awareness, you can repeat the part of the body in your head. Or you can say to yourself, this is my hand, my shoulder, my hip, so on and so forth. So let's begin on the right side of the body by placing your awareness in your right hand thumb. Feel your right hand thumb as if it were the first time you noticed it. Move to your index finger now, that same sense of wonder, same curiosity, as we continue to your middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of your right hand, the top of your hand, right wrist, right elbow, shoulder and armpit, the right side of your chest, the right side of your abdomen, your right hip. Keep that renewed interest as you flow your awareness into your right thigh, right knee, shin, ankle, heel, the sole of your right foot, top of your foot, right toes, big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. With curiosity now, feel the entire right side of your body. Remain open to what is as you feel the whole right side of your body. Moving to the left side of the body now, place your awareness in your left hand thumb. There again, feel your left thumb as if it were the first time that you've noticed it. Moving into your index finger now. Keep that sense of curiosity, that sense of wonder as you continue on to your middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of your left hand, top of your hand, left wrist, left elbow, shoulder and armpit, the left side of your chest, the left side of your abdomen, your left hip. Keep your sense of renewed interest, of astonishment, as you flow your awareness along your left thigh, left knee, shin, ankle, heel, the sole of your left foot, the top of your foot, and your left toes. Big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. With curiosity, feel the entire left side of your body. Remain open to what is as you feel the whole left side of your body. Shifting on to the back body, place your curious awareness to your left heel, right heel, left calf, right calf, the back of your left knee, the back of your right knee, the back of your left thigh, the back of your right thigh, your left sit bone, your right sit bone. Awareness at the end of your spine. Keep that sense of innocent wonder as you flow your awareness to your low back, middle back, upper back, left shoulder blade, right shoulder blade, your entire spine. With curiosity, follow your entire spine from your tailbone all the way into your neck and the back of your head. With that same curiosity, feel your entire back body. Remain open to what is as you feel your entire back body. Now, directing to the front of the body, place your awareness at the crown of your head, moving down into your forehead, left temple and left ear, right temple and right ear, your left eyebrow, your right eyebrow, the space between your eyebrows. Curiosity and wonder as you flow your awareness into your left eye, right eye, left cheek, right cheek, your nose, your lips, your whole mouth, your tongue, your teeth, the roof of your mouth. Curiosity flowing into your chin, your throat, resting at the valley between your collarbones. Tracing your left collarbone and your whole left arm back up to the valley between your collarbones. Tracing your right collarbone and your right arm once again back up to the valley between your collarbones. Curious awareness in your whole chest and your rib cage, your upper abdomen and your diaphragm, your navel, your lower abdomen and your hip bones, your whole left leg, your whole right leg. Awareness in both of your legs together now, your whole torso, both of your arms together, your whole head, your whole front body. With curiosity, feel your whole front body. Remain open to what is as you feel the whole front of your body. Your whole front body, your whole back body, your whole left side, your whole right side, the entire upper part of your body from your navel up, the entire lower part of your body from your navel down, the outside of your body, your skin, the inside of your body, your organs, your flesh, your bones. With curiosity and wonder, feel your entire body now, as if it were the first time that you could feel your whole body at once. Aware of each cell and the whole body that they form together, as if it were a new experience, keeping in your awareness each individual part separately, and at the same time the whole body that they form combined together. Remain open to what is as you feel your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. I'll now walk you through an exercise of opposite sensations. So with that same sense of discovery, sense of exploration for the sake of exploration, find the part of your body where you feel the most grounded, the part of your body that is anchored to your supports. Don't expect to know what that is. Remain open to what is. With a fresh set of eyes, where do you feel the contact with your support the most? And now explore the opposite sensation. Which part of your body feels most light and airy? Where are you least aware of the pull of gravity over your body? There again, don't look for the parts that are resting unsupported, the parts that are smaller in size. Approach this exercise without prior knowledge. Where do you feel light and airy? Now see if you can keep both the part of your body that is grounded and the part that is airy in your awareness at the same time. Feel both grounded and airy at the same time, with the understanding that this is a journey, this is the practice. And now recollect an experience of restlessness. It can be restlessness in your body or in your mind. Without focusing on its cause, be curious of the sensory experience of restlessness. Stay with that feeling for a moment. Be aware of that feeling, open to what is. How does it feel to be restless? Where do you feel it most? What sensations does it bring up? And now allow the opposite feeling of ease to envelope you in your body or your mind, like a gentle hug, without thinking about its origin. Be curious of the deep sensory experience of ease. Stay with that feeling for a moment. Be aware of it, open to what is. How does it feel to be at ease? Where do you feel it most? What sensations come along? And now see if you can keep both feelings in your awareness at the same time. Feel both restless and at ease at the same time, with the understanding that this is a journey. This is the practice. And now, maybe a little more subtle, connect with your sense of self, the I within you, the one inside that looks out and experiences the world. The me, myself, and I, the I am, and let it take space. With fresh eyes, be curious to experience being you. What is it like to be you in this moment? And then explore the opposite feeling of detaching from that sense of identity. And to do so, you can think of an open landscape, a field of wildflowers, the ocean, the infinity of space. And as you stare at those landscapes, notice your sense of self gently toning down. Realize how it naturally quiets down when you don't need it, as in this specific moment. What is it like when your sense of self takes a break? And now see if you can keep both experiences in your awareness at the same time. Can you feel both connected to your sense of self and detached from it at the same time? Keep in mind, this is a journey. This is the practice. Now, place your awareness on the screen of your mind. It is the dark space behind your closed eyes. Your awareness on this vast space while I read you a koan. A koan is a short riddle, and this specific koan comes from the Zen school of meditation, a tradition where These little puzzles are used to help practitioners unravel greater truths about the world and about themselves. And while this koan takes place in a monastery, in a Buddhist tradition, there is no religious teaching within it, and you do not need to be a Buddhist or a religious person at all to understand it. It goes like this. 2 monks were arguing about the temple flag waving in the wind. One said, "It is the flag that moves." The other said, "It is the wind that moves." They argued back and forth, but could not come to an agreement. Hui Ning, the 6th patriarch, said, "It is not the flag that moves. It is not the wind that moves. It is your mind that moves." Let your beginner's mind flow freely with this experience now. Gently bring back your intention or sankalpa to your conscious mind, the same that you've used at the beginning of the practice. And even though it is the same that you've used at the beginning of practice, repeat it 3 times in your head now as if it were the first time that you've ever heard it. Let the words sink in and resonate as if they weren't yours yet. As this practice comes to an end, gently deepen your breath. Visualize the room around you. Picture the walls, the doors, the windows. See any furniture, any carpet, any plants. And see yourself in that room. You are here practicing deep relaxation. So picture yourself as you are. The position in which you chose to practice, your yoga mat, your sofa, your bed, your armchair, the clothes that you're wearing, the pillows and the blanket that you're using. And take a moment to feel increasingly grounded again. Sense your body in contact with your support. Briefly scan through your body from your head to your toes and feel any part that is in contact with your support. And once you are fully present, as we did during the practice, imagine what it would be like to start moving your fingers or your toes without moving yet. With a set of fresh eyes, imagine what it would be like to move your fingers and your toes. And as you've set now that intention to move, notice the sensations as you actually start making tiny movements, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Notice how it feels after the period of stillness that you've experienced during class. Sense as the energy starts to flow again throughout your body, as if it were the first time, and make any intuitive movements that feel right in this moment. First, set the intention to move, and then as you actually move, notice the sensation that occurs as you do so. Making way to bigger movement and stretches. You can bring your knees into your chest or roll on to your preferred side. Aware of the sensations that occur as you do so. And when you're ready, you can get back to a comfortable seated position. Take your time, and you can keep your eyes closed for now. Slowly adjust to this new position. This practice is now complete. If you'd like to join me in closing class today, you can bring your hands to your heart. In the words of this little Zen riddle, it is your mind that moves. May you call on your beginner's mind to see anew always. Thank you for your commitment to yourself and for your presence in this class today. Namaste.